Test, test, 2, 1, 2. Let's go. Let's get some Overwatch going. Let's get some, fucking cheddar jack dogs going. What's up, guys? Let's get some hot Symmetra action going, huh? It's gonna be so hot. You know what I think is funny? It's like Google and Facebook and all these companies go out of their way to like get everybody to only use their shit, you know? And it's like, do all that, but then like Restream's out there, charge people fucking $50 a month. $50 a month. And then what they do is they just stream your shit to everybody. Whereas if Google, Twitch, and all these different providers just like provided that service, nobody would complain. Imagine you were the one streaming company that you could be like, stream to us, we'll stream to everybody else for you, don't worry about it. We're just going to do it. We'll set up your channel exactly like you have it with us. With them. No work. We'll get it financed. We'll do the whole shit for you. How good would that be? I'm literally eating mustard and ketchup off of my own shirt because it's so fucking good. I had a viewer for half a second. I'm pretty much over the whole gaming channel thing, by the way. So if you tag on while I'm fucking hanging out, listen, man, I want to have a good time, but kids are fucking whatever, and adults don't watch streams, so it's just the way it is. But trust me, if you guys knew everything, people wouldn't call you kids. It's just not the way it goes. I was 18-year-old. Probably fucking younger. I just realized that literally everybody around me, older, younger, whatever, were kids. I was like, look at this fucking kid. Look at that fucking kid. Didn't know how the fuck life worked. Welcome to the channel. I'm eating a jalapeno cheddar cheese mustard ketchup dog while I wait for a match. Good to see you. Welcome. If you say something in the chat, I promise I'll respond. Yeah, I got a match. You know, normal shit. Trying to get some food in me. It's been a weird day. No time to eat. And now it's like 2 in the morning. I've been drinking. So I made some brats. And I put lasagna in the oven because fuck it. Why not? I'll be out in an hour. You play Overwatch? I'm a sim main. I am learning how to play it on PC instead of console. It's pretty fun. Console's a whole different animal. First of all, the game looks a lot different. The level of detail is massively increased. but also just say just I don't know. It's just a lot of the feel of it. I can't believe our team's losing this fight. I earned my ultimate in the first, 12 seconds. The fuck? I mean, probably a minute. Give me a break. I like exaggerating, who doesn't? Especially when it comes to your own skills. How many times are you going to res that soldier and get away with it? That's the question. Come on, guys. Get your lives together. What the fuck was that, huh? Dude, carry? I'm carrying. What was I gonna do? All he's gonna do is throw bombs at me and I'm fucked. There's no winning that. There's a way you could win it, but I don't know. Not worth the trouble. But look, with some sim on this map, what you want to do is you want to create space. But the goal is to get them all to come after me like they have, but they weren't smart enough to come after me sooner. So their default behavior is so we're right into retarded damage output. Close range. So Sim has some potential on this map to do that. But not on other maps. Not on little help, little help. Where's the team? They all just a lot of times I think I would do better at higher ranks, but I gotta remember I'm just doing my 25 levels to get up. You know? So if you can't rely on your team to protect you, it's important to put, like, defenses in place like that. They have to make a choice whether or not they want to come after you. Or they can just boop you out, I guess. Like, I don't know where the fuck that came from. Alright. So, show me how that boop makes sense. How it's like, oh, we'll just, you know what? Fuck it. I can do the whole Reaper thing, too. It's not... It's the same character. Reaper is the same character. Go back this way. So Reaper is the same character as Sim. Same character. You got a teleporter, especially if you're if you don't have a team that plays like a team, right? So this guy's looking for his drop down attack. He's not gonna get. It's just, it gets fucking old. Like, who do I have on my team? I don't even know what characters I have on my team besides Orion, because he's got a giant shield that says, I'm here. Please group. That's what they say. They say, please group. Suck my dick. Anyway, welcome to chat. Whoever is there, I appreciate you hanging out. I am just working on getting my, levels up so I can start playing competitive and see how terrible I really am. So, taking it as it comes. Don't forget to subscribe if I have good games, even if you're not around when I'm playing. I'm going to post them on YouTube. And we'll have a good time. If you got any questions for me, hit me up in chat and I'll fucking answer them, because it's just me and you here, bud. It's one person. And glad to have you here. Oh, it was terrible. I must have been the worst player on my team. Oh, come on. It's hard to, like, when I initially did it, you could choose any character you wanted. Like, so whenever I initially did my level up to 25, I was able to play characters I liked. And now it's like, well, you gotta play tank, you gotta play healer to get into a game, and it's like, but I don't want to. And the other thing is, like, you got this weird moment where you have to decide, okay, well, I want to be warmed up on... I want to have enough time playing fucking DPS before I get into competitive. I don't want to, like, get there having only played, like, I don't know, Ana or Moira or whatever, and then want to play my character, you know? So, I'm stuck. I gotta take the long road to get there, is what I'm saying. I gotta take... I'm at 19 hours now, 19 levels now, or whatever it is. And it just feels long compared to, like, when you do it on console and you're just, like, playing the character you like. But, you know, like I said, I haven't done it since they changed it over to making you hate your life so that you can play the characters you want to. Which I don't know. I don't think it was a good change. I don't think having a bunch of people playing healer who don't want to be healer just so they can get a pass to playing DPS quicker was smart. Because you get a lot of... It sounds smart, but you get a lot of people playing characters they don't want to fucking play. Maybe you should create more healer characters that are awesome, or more tank characters that are super fun to play. Like, Ball's the most fun character in the game, you know. Maybe you should do that, and then we can, you know, worry about adding another 15 DPS characters. But there's nobody in the as cool in the tank roster or the healer roster that's as cool as like Genji by himself, or Hanzo, or a fucking McCree. Even Ashe is cool. Like, listen, fucking badass chick pops you with a fucking the hell, a lever action rifle. Like, come on, you guys are crazy. You can't come up with that for fucking, I don't know, healer? Literally, it could be the same character instead of just when they shoot, it shoots heal darts and shit. There's just not enough cool characters. Like, you get to let's look at the healer roster real quick. On healer, you get to play the old lady. This guy, Baptiste, you know, the Jamaican dude. You get to play Torbjorn's fucking gigantic daughter. Oh, you get to play the Psycho. She's an absolute fucking nut job. The hottest chick on the planet. A DJ. Apparently not a very good one, because I've never heard of him. Oh, and a monk. You get to play, not like a kung fu monk. Not like I'm badass. You know. Why don't they have a melee DPS character, by the way? Like, not Doomfist. Like, that's lame. Like, Doomfist, oh, punch. I fall from the sky, punch. I fall from the sky, punch. And then I shoot, poof, poof, poof. And then, like, I'm talking like a no-shit martial artist. That could have been your monk. Could have been the monk. That would have been a cool character. But, no. You sucked at life. So, that's it. That's it for healers. And then for tanks. Oh, Diva's a tank. You forget she's a tank because she doesn't play remotely like a tank. She doesn't feel beefy at all. She feels like she gets de-mech'd because you blew on her. I guess we'll come back to it. And it annoys me. Anyway, I'll do that another time. You didn't come here to listen to me bitch about a game I love. Sanctuary. That is... okay. Yeah, let's go. Buy us a
You
little
lost.
time.
Get up.
Where's my team? Where's the fucking team, guys? Like, I'm burning the shield down. Alright, they rocked him, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I felt like I was alone. That happens a lot in this game. It's supposed to be a team game, but they didn't do a particularly good job of making you feel like it was a team effort.
Scatter care.
Wow. I got rolled. Honestly, that was terrible gameplay.
Get here.
You know, you have those matches where they feel like, oh, I'm playing really good. This is not one of them.
Nice. Careful. Place there. Stop running from me.
How's he not dead yet? Jesus. That was work. For quick play, that was work. Holy shit. Alright, so what I like to do on this map is right there, there's a little pathway up the stairs. When I'm on healer, I'll play Zenyatta. I'll use those stairs to get a Discord or out where people aren't expecting it. When I'm on Symmetra, I'll do a teleporter from there to the high ground that a lot of people don't use, and people don't really expect to see you there, but you can actually control a lot of space from there. Even if you're not going to hit a lot of shots, you're going to control space because people are going to be worried about that. Let me show you. Right up there. I get to kill his turret for free from here.
Good turret. Careful now.
So it's just playing patience. And they can definitely plan around it. Like, you'll see their Ana playing in the background over here. I can kind of take that space a little bit, too. It's not seismically hard or whatever. But you see how, like, they got the point, but they didn't win the point. They definitely lost the fight to get it.
Don't chase. Kill him.
So I just destroyed my teleporter. And I'm just going to set up some turrets out here to punish anybody who tries to attack me. Like, they're going to get chipped away at just for showing up to the fight. And you'll see, now we're already over 28%, 33, 34, whatever. Because I played it slow.
Hit him, one hit, one hit, one hit.
I didn't expect to win, but see, my team's feeding now. They can't wait. They're so excited that they're having such an easy thing because they don't even probably realize
Watch your back door.
that they lost. So now I have to destroy my teleporter, try to give them a path back. If I can survive, because they've given up all that ground. See what they got for rushing in? I gotta burn this shield down. If I can burn it down, we win. Alright. It's just, Sim's the hardest character in the game to play, I think. Even if you're good at her. I'm about to die. Like, I literally played really well. About to die. Like, that's the shit that makes her so interesting to me. It's like, it's playing with her means you have to play with patience. It's not all about like instantaneous kills. People don't realize like her whole game strategy right now, the way she's built now, not like she used to be, is controlling space, right? Like those big orbs I think are 140 damage apiece. Like if you control space, if you step back and you just throwing those fucking things out there, and if you're hitting better than 25% of the time, it's a chip. If they have a Moira and you can stay far back and not take damage from her, not get dove by her, I mean it looks 16-3, right? You can actually really, really do a lot of work. Because yeah, she's not like Moira. Like she used to be Moira. Like that's who she used to be. It was her gun just followed around the character. You no brain, no aim, right? And that was why I chose her for console. And then I found that actually, like, after they made the changes to her, she was so much more interesting to me. So much more challenging. So that's kind of why I stuck with her, you know? So we got a spray for her. Attitude Symmetra. Alright, I'll equip it. Let's see. Let's set that one up here. Cool. And then I really need to get her have a seed emote. Do I have the... Yeah, I have the coins. So this one really matters, right? Like, if you're looking to look around a corner, wait for something to happen, you're going to want that emote, alright? Because it allows you to... Kind of like... it allows you to see around corners, which is fine. But also... And a lot of people, like... Maybe you disagree with this. Maybe pros would disagree with this. But, like... When you're like group up with me and you don't have like I've had headphones, but people a lot of times on console aren't in group chat. One of the best ways I've found to get them to come to follow me when I'm like group up with me or whatever is actually sitting in the chair. She just looks like she's dominant, authoritative, and for whatever reason when I'm in that emote and I'm like group up with me, people just tend to follow me more. I know that fucking probably sounds crazy. But my experience has told me that that's not crazy. That must be true because what seems to happen. So, however, like one of the things I learned in college years and years ago was like, What do they say? They say communication happens the moment you walk into a room. Whether or not you think you're communicating, the moment somebody else is aware of you, right? So whether or not you think they're aware of you, you think they know you exist, that doesn't matter. But the moment they know you're there means you're communicating to them something. Whether you're showing them disinterest or interest or leadership or whatever, right? And the human mind is wrapped around, physical displays of dominance and passiveness and all that stuff. So taking a dominant role early in your match physically in terms of like the game space is not a bad idea. And my experience has told me that, yeah, that works. That shit fucking actually works. Because on console you can't get there's no other way to communicate it. Like, you could say group up with me, but like when Diva says I need healing, like, it sounds like she's a bitch and she should have asked for it sooner. Like, no matter how she says it, like, clicking that button isn't gonna help, because it's just like, it sounds like she's complaining every fucking goddamn time, and it's like, you don't want to heal her. Even though the person who pressed that button is probably like, no, like, doing a good job or whatever, the way the character says it dictates how you're going to respond to it. I imagine some of that plays through in emotes. Like, I think that's why I don't have a whole lot of respect for Lucio. Like, it's like, I like playing him, like, on console. He's definitely no fun to play on PC. I don't like him. But on console, I like playing him because, like, the boops and the wall rides and all that shit is super fun on console. It's just, it feels like work on PC. But I just, the identity of the character is lame to me, if that makes sense. Yay, we found a game, so I don't have to talk to myself anymore. I don't have any other skins for Sim. On Xbox, I have literally everything you can have for her, and it makes me, I don't know why it makes me feel happy, but it does. So, I don't know, Steve-O and pros would probably disagree with this, but one of my favorite things to do on this is to actually tuck my teleporter behind this wall, right? A little bit of coverage, and have it set up right here. Pros usually want to do something different or high level, because, they first of all, they don't normally hang down here. For sure. It's just not a thing that they do. They're usually on top of garage, and I don't blame them. And your whole goal here is to, one, determine who can dive you on the other team. So they're going to have a tracer. She's going to be looking behind. So what we now want to do is we want to have turrets to protect us, basically. I'm getting some weird clipping. Now, I'm not doing that to expect to win the fight over it or anything. Just buying time, because I can earn my ultimate. This will buy my team time to earn theirs, basically. I'm going to destroy my teleporter the second I go down. I'm dead. I'm going to want to get back to the point quick. I should have saw that boop coming, but the fact that he didn't go for it earlier told me like he wasn't ready for it anyway. Alright, so they still haven't turned that corner, so I'm going to destroy my teleporter. Ah. Alright, I screwed that up. I probably shouldn't have gone in, but I was like, fuck it. I'm still used to console speed. It feels like everybody moves slower than me. Alright, so now one of the things you want to do is you want to establish dominance early, second point. You want it to be frustrating. But if you're Sim, your job is to destroy that turret every time. What was I gonna do? He put his whole fucking ultimate right there on my ass. I can't blame him, because, I mean, my guess would be that I'm the #1 damage dealer on my team. Yep. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I guess I have a Tracer. Like, she should be good. So now I'm going to try for something cheeky, because it's quick play. I would probably never do this normally. I wanted their healer, right? She's the best I have. Alright, well, we held him up some. Like, the whole point of the ultimates is to make it so you can't win, so that they can turn the tide of the battle or whatever. So, getting mad that you got lost to an ultimate is stupid. Alright, well, Sim's not going to work against this comp. We got them in a tight channel. Let's try this. So, on this point, you have to remember, like, they got to come down here. They have to, right? So, try to use that to your advantage. Sim's really good on this last point, but not against Ball. Ball's like... So fucking... Oh, they haven't gotten it yet. Oh my god. Here I am talking shit. Well, that was my fault. I honestly, I thought we had already lost that point. The fact that they hadn't gotten it actually is mind-blowing. Mind blown. When you play Torb, always have a turret out. Like, the moment you get out of spawn, throw one out, right? Just to cover your ass, just in case somebody's spawn camping. You have that there for you. Takes a while to get used to the angle, like the arc of his shots, but it's totally worth learning because you can use it on a lot of maps. Yeah, so keep that in your mind, you know. Every character in this game is plausible right now. So if somebody tells you who to play or what not to play, don't do this, don't do that. Like, they all work. Just you have to be ready for different shit, you know. It's always better to play the character you're good at than... That Anna's really fucking annoying me. I love that she says toe nasty. Her toe's nasty. I'm getting eaten up. I got chewed up, man. I lost a ball on where the fuck everybody was. The ball did a really good job of distraction towards the end. $234. That was annoying. Ugh. I didn't want to lose that one. I probably should have went Bastion. Bastion's really decent at killing fucking ball, but I was looking at the Ashe going, well, maybe Ashe is more of a threat. I don't know. It's hard. Like, you can't, like, it's literally like playing blackjack. Like, you can play a perfect hand, but it's hard to play a perfect hand. And even when you play a perfect hand, you're only 48% chance to win. What's up, chat? Who's in chat? Are you around? Just don't want to type. I mean, it looks like it's just me, but that would be weird because there was a point at which there was 0 of me here. So if somebody's here, that's cool. I just wanted to chat with whoever's here. I feel like I'm talking to China. Let's see. to turn my DPI up. Shows you how long that one right there was, like, how bad my reaction time is in my old age. Alright, we got a game. Who should I play, chat? What character should I play into attack on Havana? Well, if you guys don't say, I'm just going to try to take Sim, if that's alright. One of the challenges with Sim, like I said, is your job is to take space. How do you take space if your team can't capitalize on what you've given them? You know what I mean? Some teams are better at understanding it. They don't always know because they're also used to playing with a lot of shitty Sims. Alright, so we got Anna, Moira, looks like a soldier, which that's the biggest threat right now. Ball, again, another threat. Not because Ball, because he doesn't have to be good to beat you. See? The ball, man. Every time it's a goddamn ball. Like, they can suck. But look, all he has to do is wake up dead. Wake up half dead. And he rolls over me, and I'm dead. It's a lot like a shitty Moira. Like a shitty Moira uses her coalescence not to heal her own team, not to... They're just there. They're just a fucking being. Just team. Come on, guys. Chat, tell me what I'm doing wrong here. Tell me what I'm doing. I got. Alright. Maybe I should just be a fool. Let's make him aim. Let's make him aim. I have not played Pharaoh once since I switched over to PC, so that probably explains it. But since we're gonna fucking lose, because it doesn't matter if I get 3 kills, my team can't cap on it. I literally still don't know where the Q button is, by the way. Like, I know where it is where I'm typing. All of that is so fluid on console. Alright, let's go back in here. Let's try to pick a better hero. Well, it looks like we're busting them open a little bit. We got it. But last point is really hard on this map, so. Oh, come on. I don't play. I never play much Hanzo either. I do miss playing them. Alright, well, I'll just wait here. Until your sights are done, I guess. I probably shouldn't have stood front and center while he put on his tactical visor, but whatever. Oh my god. Alright, guys. Well, whoever's been hanging out, I really appreciate it. I had to get to bed. I got some out processing to do in the morning. Shoot me a message, say hey, whatever. I put my schedule up on Twitch, which is basically meant to be a combined Twitch YouTube schedule. I want to stream on both. I don't know what these people are talking about, but I'm sure they have a lot of feelings about life and stuff. Like, first of all, quick play isn't a real um, it's a meme of a game. It's not a real game. So he's like, easiest game ever. Well, unless you had to play the same game both ways, like on offense and defense, it's not a full game, right? Like, we all know that. That's what adults understand. It's not a full game until it's offense and defense, right? Someone's not looking forward to 8th grade tomorrow. Sorry, no school. It's been so rough on you, pal. It gets better in high school. Old enough to fuck your great grandma, retard, or fucktard. I'm gonna guess fucktard. Well, this is scintillating conversation. I don't know. I don't know. There's things I love about the internet, and there's things I hate. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. It's a bit late here, so I'm going to get to bed. I hope you have a good night. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out.